In the summer of 2020, British astrophysicists published an interesting study. According to their results, there should be about 36 intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. That sounds promising at first, but this study has a few catches. In this video, we'll explain the background of the study and how scientists arrived at this number. If you like our videos, feel free to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more videos to come. The search for other intelligent life forms, or for that matter any life form in the universe, is currently in full swing. NASA has sent out dozens of space probes over the past century to explore the solar system, and ever-improving space telescopes peer as far as 45 billion light-years into space. Although there are occasional hints of biological life, there's been no confirmed trace of intelligent beings. If you subscribe to our channel and watch regularly, you know that not even a single alien microbe has been detected with certainty so far. The question, are we alone, will probably keep researchers and amateur astronomers busy for a long time to come. At the University of Nottingham in England, astrophysicists have devoted themselves to model calculations and the probability of the existence of extraterrestrial life. In space, there are certain peculiarities. On the one hand, no planet, star, or black hole exists more than once. All material appearances show an absolute uniqueness, as is so with us on Earth. However, certain structures do show rhythms and repetition. This includes some physical quantities, dependencies, and relations among forces or forms like spheres and spirals. And there are life cycles in space. Solar systems come into being and pass away. It's probable that our whole universe is a dynamic system that comes into existence and eventually expires, just like life forms or civilizations on Earth. Using known algorithms and probabilities, researchers have now calculated how likely it is that other intelligent life forms exist in our galaxy. The currently known universe has a span of 90 billion light-years and might be much larger. We just can't see or measure with our technical capabilities at the moment. In this known space, astronomers have already discovered at least 100 billion galaxies. One of them is our Milky Way. The Milky Way is a spiral-armed galaxy. Our solar system is an outer spiral of the Milky Way. Our home galaxy has a diameter of about 100,000 light-years. There are estimated between 100 billion and 400 billion stars within the Milky Way. There are also innumerable planets, moons, and many further smaller bodies such as asteroids and comets. Researchers have found 7 exoplanets resembling our Earth in direct proximity to it in recent years. At a further distance, there were scarcely 20,000 Earth-similar planets in the whole Milky Way. There should therefore be approximately 300,000 million Earth-similar and potentially habitable planets in all of space. But whether actual life exists there remains a mystery. Even this assumption about Earth-similar exoplanets is based only on observations, estimations, and model calculations. Nobody has traveled to any yet. In order to say for certain what a planet is, we would have to be able to travel or send a space probe there. Space probes in our own solar system have proven time and again over the last decades that scientists can also be seriously wrong with their model calculations. Much of the data we have already received from Mars or Jupiter or Saturn has not confirmed the researchers' assumptions and has raised many new questions. Model calculations like those of the Nottingham astronomers must therefore be viewed with the greatest caution. Nevertheless, the researchers' thought experiments and the discussions surrounding the study are so interesting that we want to share them with you. The study was not just about finding a potentially habitable planet with water, atmosphere, and oxygen, but about calculating the probability of intelligent civilizations. Now you may be wondering what the researchers are even calling intelligent. As part of the study, they defined intelligent life as a civilization based on technological progress and capable of higher communication. In plain language, this means that such a species, like us humans, conducts space research and sends signals into space. In technical language, these hypothetical life forms are called communicating extraterrestrial intelligent, or SETI for short. A core assumption of the study is that intelligent life needs about 4.5 billion years to emerge. This is how it happened on Earth. The second core assumption is that a technological civilization will last at least 100 years, as has been the case for us so far. The next component the scientists drew on was the metal content of the stars and the star systems. The presence of metals signals an important basis for technical progress. Here on Earth many thousands of years ago, it was a discovery of ice and later of metals and alloys that made technological development possible. The researchers put these core assumptions in relation to the age of the Milky Way, the history of the formation of possible solar systems, of associated exoplanets, and the existence of biological bases of life. In addition, data and measurement results from space telescopes and research stations served as a real basis. All these parameters were reduced by a computer to a number, or more precisely a probability. According to this, there must be between 30 and 36 intelligent civilizations in the Milky Way. When the study was published in July 2020 in the Astrophysical Journal, it of course immediately caused bold headlines. All alien enthusiasts and certain gullible people believed once again that something had been proven. But if one looks more closely, the study is only experimental calculations and no facts in the world of science. The study caused an uproar. Other astronomers or evolutionary researchers considered the study too uncertain, too daring, or even completely off the mark. In Nottingham, they threw up their hands. It had never been a question of proposing a truth or an incontrovertible element. In a subsequent publication, a co-worker explained that the idea behind the study was the evolution of the cosmic yardstick. They gave the calculation the melodious name of astrobiological Copernican frontier. Another justification for the study was this. Based on the number of probable Ceti civilizations in the Milky Way, conclusions should be drawn about the probable or certain continuation of our own civilization. That sounds a bit like a dog chasing its tail. Despite all the criticism, the study and the thought model are interesting. The account will inspire future ideas. The critics' comments also provide good material for further thought on the topic. Consider these further connections and possibilities. Point 1. The assumed 36 Ceti civilizations would have to be on average up to 17,000 light-years away from us. If a signal of hitherto known magnitudes reaches us from there, it is at least 17,000 years old. By the time we might reply to our neighbors and they receive the reply, they may have long since died out. Or on this planet, perhaps civilizations have simply forgotten that a radio message was sent into space 17,000 years earlier. Point 2. We have been technically capable of sending and receiving signals into space for a good 100 years. Perhaps a neighboring culture tried to reach us 1,000 years ago, but we were simply unable to hear or respond. Point 3. It is equally conceivable that other species and civilizations are sending signals or trying to contact us, but our technology differs and we can't detect their signals. Point 4. Theoretically, it is just as possible that there are hundreds of civilizations in space that are not Ceti. Either they don't care about extraterrestrial life or they simply don't have the means to make contact. Point 5. Who says that intelligent life anywhere in space takes as long to evolve as it does on Earth? Or that it necessarily needs metals like on Earth to achieve progress. Point 6. The current human state in terms of ability to progress must also be looked at critically. Can our intelligence really be used as a benchmark for a cosmic theory of evolution? After all, we humans use technology not only for progress, we are simultaneously destroying ourselves through our technologies. Are we truly a good yardstick? And who says that intelligent life exists only in our visible universe? After all, other researchers in Antarctica have only recently found evidence of a parallel universe in which time runs backwards. But you'll find out more about that in another video. We hope you enjoyed this little excursion into the world of scientific probabilities and the cosmic theory of evolution. Let us know what you think about it, and whether you think such calculations make sense. After all, studies like this cost a lot of money, which might be better invested elsewhere. We welcome your opinions on the topic in the comments section. See you next time at our channel.